Hi YouTubers, I'm back again. This is the third part of my video of all my U-part wig making and all of that. What I'm doing now, this video is a quick video. I'm just going to show you what to do, and I'll probably show you the results of it in the end once I actually do my install video and everything else. But what I'm doing now is I showed you my lace part closure in my last video, and what I'm going to do to my lace part closure, I'm going to bleach my knots. And what I mean by bleaching my knots is in the actual lace part area. In the lace part area, I'm actually going to make my part here lighter so it can match my actual scalp. I want it to be a little more noticeable than, you know, what it came as. What I'm going to do now, what you're going to need is a mixing bowl. You're going to need some lightener. What I'm using here is some Blue Flash on or off scalp lightener. I got this from Sally's. You can buy it from any beauty supply store. You don't have to use that brand, but that's what I have. I'm going to be using the 20 volume developer. I'm not going to use the 10 because it's a little slow, and I'm not going to use 30 or 40 because I don't want it to lift too fast or too much. So I'm going to use the 20 developer. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take not even a whole scoop. I'm not even going to take a whole scoop. I'm just going to take some and I'm just going to dump it in my bowl. I'm pretty much just going to eyeball it because you don't need a whole lot to actually bleach this closure. So what I'm going to do, like I said, eyeball. I'm just going to pour me some developer in there. And what you want it to have is a thick consistency. You don't want it to be runny, for number one, because you don't want it to run through your lace part closure and, you know, bleach your hair unless that's actually what you're aiming to do. Like I said, I want to do a thick, pasty consistency, not too runny. I wanted actually this consistency of toothpaste, you know. How your toothpaste comes out is not too runny, but it's a thick consistency. That's how I actually want my lightener to be. And this is actually how it looks in the bowl. See, it's not runny. It's a thick consistency. And what you're going to do with this, I'm going to have to hold this up while I'm showing you. What you're going to do with this lightener, you're actually going to take it and you're just going to dab it over your lace. You don't want to rub it or smear it in, for the simple fact, like I said, you don't want to end up bleaching your other parts of your hair. So like I said, just put it over, just rub it over, don't smear it in anything. It's kind of like dab it on. You just put enough on so you get actually where you actually want it to lighten. My target spot is in the middle because that's why I'm going to be wearing my parts in the middle. I don't really care for side parts, but I have them sometimes. Like I said, this is how you actually want it. You want to just leave it there. Of course, you guys know when you're using foil, when you're covering it, you want to use a piece to cover the top, and you want to use the shiny side up because, as you know, the shiny side holds more heat. So I'm going to place this over my closure maybe for about 15 minutes, and I'm actually going to come back every 5 minutes or so, and I'm going to check. But like I said, that's all you had to use, guys. Just use your lightener, your 20 volume developer, and you just want to dab it on lightly. You don't want to smear it in or anything because you don't want to end up ruining your lace part closure. So that is it on this video, you guys, and I'll be back with my actual finishing video, which will be the initial install of my U-part wig and my closure. Another thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to do another video on it. I'll actually just tell you what I did in my last video. I'm actually going to attach some elastic band to my lace part closure because I just don't want to keep sewing it down every time I take it in and out because that creates wear and tear on it. So to avoid me doing that, I'm just going to put an elastic band on it. And I'll show you, like I said, how to install all of that in my next video. So until then, you guys, if you have any comments or questions, first just review my other videos. I'm sure it's not anything I missed out telling you. But like I said, if you have any questions, just put them at the bottom of my page. Positive comments only, please. And I'll get back with you.